Hello, friends. We are back for another video with me. Welcome back to my channel. This is Aaronica from Aaronica Be Cool and Co. And you guys, I'm getting ready to go on spring break. And so I figured that I know that it can't just be me who's like, what should I make and pack for spring break? So that is what we're going to talk about today. What are we packing for spring break? Now, to kick off today's video, because I'm often asked to see the puppy, we're going to give you a little bit of puppy action if he will allow me to pick him up. He is 5 months, guys, and he's a big boy. Bear, come here. Come here. Come here, big boy. He's like, I don't know what we mean. So let me see. Oh. Here he is. Say hello, Bear. Good boy. Okay, go and here's your rawhide. Go get your rawhide. Okay. Because I get asked about our dearest bear, he has said his hellos. Now we can continue with today's content. Okay, so let me tell you guys something. Spring break is here. And not quite here, okay? I'm recording this on March 18th. I have less than a month to go ahead and get myself and my children ready for spring break. Here's the thing. Last year during spring break, my husband and I took a little mini vacay because my mom took my kids on the boat. They cruised around. They did not get off the boat because 3 kids versus my mom was just a little too much for her to handle. And then they came on back. Now, this year, I got roped into going. How did we get roped into going and why is it a roped into going? Friends, your girl gets motion sickness. The last time that I was on a cruise was when I was very pregnant with my oldest daughter, who is now 15. So put that into perspective, right? And I had to apologize to some people, namely the people who were in charge of cleaning, because I missed when I went to the bathroom to go and puke. I missed in the most major way. And I know you're probably like, Aaronica, how'd you miss? I don't know. I don't know what to say, but I just know that when I walked out, there was a lot that did not make it into the toilet bowl. Anyway, we digress. But this year, originally my oldest was not going to go. And then she found out that I was going because I was like, well, I'm going to go and help my mom out because I feel like it's wrong to just send her with kind of 2 younger children. Now, for perspective again, my middle child is 10 and a half. My youngest is 7 and a half, but they've got a lot of energy and they have completely different interests. My middle is like, she's too cool for school, aka her little brother. And her little brother has never met a word that he did not like and has never met a person who he's not trying to share all of his words with. So needless to say, they've got very different interests. So I was like, you know what? I volunteer as tribute to go and help out. Now my oldest is going and somehow roped in her best friend. So instead of it just being my mom, my 2 younger children, and I going, now there is a sum total of like 6 of us going. I don't know how we grew by 2 people, but alas, here we are. But I am just shy of losing 100 pounds. And so none of my clothes that I wore on my husband and I's last vacation fit me anymore. So that means that we've got to go back to the drawing board as far as creating a wardrobe, a little mini capsule wardrobe. And now y'all know I don't really love a capsule wardrobe. Why? Because I'm not a minimalist. That is my truth. I'm a maximalist when it comes to dressing. And I love that about myself. But that also means that your girl's got some work to do. But also, it's been a very long time since I've been on a cruise, and I'm trying not to freak out about what to pack. So if you're anything like me and you do your research on Pinterest, as well as these here Google internets, you already know that I've been doing some soul searching, aka some style inspiration searching. But I feel like I've landed on a couple of key looks that I'm going to pack as soon as I make them. So let's get into some patterns that are, of course, plus size friendly. And let's talk about what I plan on making. So first up, let's talk about swimsuits. I like to wear 2 pieces as well as a nicely done 1 piece. So I'm not like, oh, 2 piece only or 1 piece only type of person. So up first, we've got the Cowrie Kini. This is by Paradise Patterns. It comes in 2 different versions as far as the top goes, as well as the bottoms. You can kind of show, or rather choose how much you plan on showing. I'm not exactly sure which version I plan on making because I do really like the little knot in the middle, but I also like the other version as well. So I guess dealer's choice. We'll just kind of see what we come up with. Now, I will be honest, I've got a lot of Your girl's got a lot of swimsuit fabric, like a lot, a lot. Why? Because I stocked up and then didn't make anything. It happens. It happens. Okay, so we've got the Cowrie Kini, but then also I was thinking about doing the Venus swimsuit that's by Made for Mermaids. It was designed by my friend Michelle. And the reason why I was thinking about that one is because it is a reversible swimsuit. So it's giving us not just one swimsuit, but two swimsuits that I can mix and match and turn however I want to. So that one is a for sure. And naturally, I'm going for the low V cut because why go through all that if not to show off my boobs? Bear does not care that I'm recording. He's going to bring in his noisy toys no matter what. Anyway, so I've got the Venus swimsuit and I'm going to do one side as a print and the other side as a non-print, giving me some more versatility. Then, of course, we also have the Palm Springs swimsuit from Patterns for Pirates. I do not plan on keeping that one as is. I do actually plan on hacking that one to be a two-piece. And then I was also thinking about doing the Amalfi swimsuit. The Amalfi swimsuit is also another little reversible situation, which I love. It's a reversible two-piece. Fantastic. I love it so much. I have not made it though. And one of the things that I really do like about the Amalfi is that it can look like it's a one piece, but it's actually functioning as a two piece. And that's something that I really like because it's so much easier to go to the bathroom when you have one and two piece. Okay. Now let's talk about some swim cover-ups. When it comes to swim cover-ups, I typically will wear pants, dresses, whatever. And so I do want to make sure that I'm prepared because in my head, I'm going to be spending most of the time waterside. Why? Because I'm going to be like, listen, when I get back, I'm going to be a bronze bombshell. You all are not going to know what to do with me. I will also be obviously packing lots of sunscreen. So as far as cover-ups go, I was thinking about doing the Mila pants, and those are by Made for Mermaids as well. And they have a split up the side, and I plan on making them possibly out of a little bit of a mesh situation. I have the snakeskin mesh that I feel like will be perfect for it. And then I do want to also make the Alani top. And the Alani is a button-up shirt that is also from Made for Mermaids. And I'm going to extend it so that it's kind of like an oversized shirt dress type of deal. Not too long though, like probably hit middle of my thigh area, giving me the option to wear it with shorts or wear it just kind of as is. And then finally, the Sorrento, that's also from Made for Mermaids. And it's really just a little sarong type of deal. Now, I understand that we need to wear dresses while we're there. Here's the thing. I love making dresses. I love a dress. Here's my truth though. And I don't know how much I talked about this last year, but I was diagnosed with both lymphedema as well as lipedema. So I have both of those, unfortunately, whatever. And I experience a lot of swelling in my legs throughout the day. Now, it's normally only one of my legs, and it's my left leg. Now, because I don't have even swelling that happens, it really makes me super self-conscious when I wear dresses and skirts and things of that nature. And I know that we are in this age of love your body, however it is, blah, 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 blah. And I love that for us. This is also my truth, though. This is just kind of where I am. The unevenness in my swelling really does make me feel super self-conscious about showing my legs. And because of that, I don't necessarily love to wear dresses. But I also love to wear dresses because it's hot as balls outside. And I would like to wear less clothing. Okay, so it's not hot right now, obviously, because I definitely have on a sweatshirt. And it's also hard for me to think that far in advance for when it is hot because I'm sitting in my house and I'm a little cold. But y'all see where I'm going with this. Anyway, but I am going to go ahead and bring some dresses right along with me because YOLO. So what dresses do I plan on bringing? Definitely the Cali dress that was designed by yours truly for Made for Mermaids. So I will be making that. I think I'm going to do it in a maxi length with a split up the side. And I think that I'm going to be doing the split up my right side since it's my left leg that does do the most of the swelling. Then I do plan on making the Goldie tank dress. And I did do a sew along for the Goldie tank dress. If you're like, where can I find it? Let's hope that I remember to put it up here or on this side. It's going to be linked. If it's not linked up here, definitely check the caption. And then I'm going to make the Stephanie dress as well. And this is kind of like it's a It comes as both a romper and a dress option, but it's got this like wrap situation in the front and it's strapped, as we can see over here. It's named after one of my dear friends, Stephanie. And then, of course, I'm also going to make the Aurora jumpsuit designed by yours truly as well. So those are as far as dresses. And now the Aurora is actually not a dress, it's a jumpsuit. Now, before I continue, because I don't want y'all to be like, girl, you packing a whole lot. How many days are you going to be at the sea? Like, are you ever coming back home? This is a 5-day, 4-night cruise. So we're cruising Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we get off the boat. So Friday, I just really kind of need this transitional outfit because we'll be hopping back in the car to head back to my in-laws' house to go and stay with them for a little bit. Yeah, I'm one of those people who I love my in-laws. I think they're fantastic. I love going over and hanging out with my mother-in-law. She's such a pleasant person, and my father-in-law is as well. So I'm excited to see them and hang out with them. It's funny because like last time they were in town, we, cause my husband and I, we were on Pictionary. They gifted us with this Pictionary AI. And so we brought it and we were like playing Pictionary together. And it was just really fun to just like play games with them and hang out. So I loved that. So I can't wait to see them again. And they were just here, but I missed seeing them because of course I was out at So Expo. And then when I came back, I immediately jumped into doing something else. So I missed seeing them this time that they were here. So I am going without my husband to go hang out with my in-laws. Anyway, so that 5th day, I don't really need to be in like, super dressed, but also at the same time, it's going to be in Florida. So it's going to be really hot, really sticky. So I want to make sure that I'm feeling like blowy. Okay. So I also plan on making another pair of the sports shorts from Friday Patterns. So easy. And I figure that I can make that in a fabric that can go with that Amalfi top, which is that button up top. And then I also would like to make the Saguaro set that's also from Friday Patterns. And I feel like that will kind of have a really good balance for me. I was also thinking about making the shorts or making this set that is from my ME 2028, which is the pleated shorts with the top that has the little V. I think that would be a cute little set to make as well. So I think I might do that in addition to that. So yeah, but I feel like if I go with the idea of packing sets, it'll be easier for me to kind of split them up and get a little bit more wear out of them. Anyway, those are my thoughts, and I feel like that will give me enough outfits. But I'm interested to know if you all have any suggestions for me as far as patterns go. And what are you wearing for spring break this year? What are you going to be making your kids? Don't worry, I'm going to do a separate video for my kids as well. But I got to put my oxygen mask on first and make sure I'm taken care of before I go ahead and make sure that those kids and their clothes are taken care of. Although I'm not going to lie, my son, that boy grows so fast. So literally none of the clothes that I made him last year will fit him this year. So we've got to start from scratch for him. And that guy's got a juicy booty. So got to make sure that his butt is covered and them thick thighs are taken care of as well. So I'm interested to know again, if you have any like patterns that are tried and true that you swear by for your summer/spring wardrobe. Anyway, that is it for this video. This was like a kind of spur of the moment video because I was literally sitting here thinking to myself, what am I going to pack? As far as, also key, as far as fabrics that I plan on wearing, definitely linens, okay? There will not be any polyester found in my bag outside of swimsuits. We are going to be linening it up, cottoning it up, bambooing it up because I'm already a hot-natured person and I get a little sweaty and I don't feel like having to battle that. So very, very interested to know if you have any suggestions for me. And of course, I will definitely be sharing after I have made these things, kind of what my little capsule wardrobe is looking like. Anyway, I will catch you all on the flip side and happy sewing.